Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Merida, Mexico. You're here with Wesley and the lovely, preciosa Felicia.
We're here in the main square. We've got our OXO coffee, and we're going to DIY a day trip today.
Yeah, we went into a tour company, and they were charging 650 pesos, and then they told us all about it. So we thought, hey, let's try and do that ourselves.
And that's not including lunch. So that's our price to beat. We're gonna DIY this day trip. Fingers crossed we see what we want to see today. I don't want to spoil it, but you'll probably know by the thumbnail already.
And Felicia has been called preciosa. That's why I said that at the beginning. A bunch of Mexicans have been hitting on her this morning.
It's just a nice little boost.
Another day, another bus here in Mexico, and I think this one's a little bit more local.
Welcome to Progreso, guys. We just got off the bus. It looks like a really nice beach. They have a whole boardwalk that goes down. They have the pier. Not bad. And we're only 45 minutes away from Merida and a little bit longer on the bus, but pretty cool.
We opted out of the tour from Merida, so now it's like we get here and it's like, well, we either got to take a tour from here or like rent a taxi. We found out a tour is going to be like 450 pesos, 200 less than in Merida. Let's go find out how much a taxi would be and like to kind of do the tour ourselves, because we would kind of want to opt for not doing a tour, but we're gonna find out. You know, it's a smaller town vibes, beautiful beach.
Are you gonna ask in Spanish?
We'll have to ask him in Spanish. I've been doing most of the Spanish speaking. Disculpa, ¿cuánto cuesta para llegar a la... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that we can't get a cab here in Progreso. I think we're gonna opt for the tour, and it's not that we don't want to or that we want it cheaper. It's just that there are only 2 of the 4 stops that we really want to show you guys, and at the same time it's a little bit challenging to vlog on a tour, so we thought for the money it might be worth getting like a little private chauffeur like we did in where was that? Chetumal? Yeah. But seriously, none. Maybe, I don't know. Now we have to remember where we saw the booth for the tour. In the end, we got our own private tour after all. We have our chauffeur Pedro who's taking us around all day. And our first stop is here called El CORCHITO. And we just took a little boat ride to this kind of mangrove area.
Oh my god, raccoons. They're like wanting to jump on board.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even sure what kind of tour we signed up for, pal. Because there was about 12 raccoons sitting in front of us. I've never seen this many raccoons. What did we sign up? This is cool. This was worth the tour. I don't think the taxi would have taken us here. I'm not sure if these are the fish that like eat the dead skin on your feet, but they are kind of touching my feet.
Are they biting?
Oh, I can feel it now.
Does it hurt? I don't like it.
So we were actually going to take a taxi and we would have totally missed this. Like, this is the thing that we weren't actually going to do. Like, we didn't even know what it was. You jump on a boat, like little baby raccoons. Oh, little fishies. So awesome.
Guys, this is so cool. It's like we keep seeing more and more and more, and this isn't even the highlight of the day. We just saw a baby alligator. There's fish, there's the... Guys, we were driving through here and we spotted some flamingos, so I think we can see more now. They're far away though. Our our guide says that they're normally migrating at this time of year, so I'm glad we're able to see some, even though they're a little far away today. Another surprise on this tour of Fel and Wes is these beautiful pink salt flats, and it's just amazing to see. Like, you can, maybe we can even touch it.
Yeah, for sure. Grab some.
Yeah. Ah. Beautiful.
Mexico's just crazy. A lot of things to do in Mexico, I think.
We got salt. Apparently you can cook with it. 10 pesos for a bag. It's really heavy, so Wes is gonna have to carry this in his luggage. I'm already overweight.
Holy shit, that's heavy.
It's heavy. Okay.
Looks like crystal meth. They're gonna like that in the luggage.
This salt we can use for cooking, but what they sell it for here is to purify water.
Oh, really?
So they sell it in fairly large chunks, and they sell it to purify water. And what gives it the pink color are little microorganisms, which are the same thing that flamingos eat that make the flamingos pink. That's what makes the water pink. But once they take the salt out and they clean it, then the salt will lose its color.
That's pretty interesting. You're telling me things as I'm recording.
Yeah, well, the thing about a tour like this is that it's all in Spanish, so I'm trying to translate. Our guide is very chatty, so it's proving difficult to translate everything that he says, but really beautiful. And this is different from the ones in Rio Lagartos because this is open to the public. You can freely come and touch everything, whereas what we've heard is that it's private property now. In Rio Lagartos, it's like a big sort of manufacturing thing, so glad we came here instead. I was filling Wes in on what the tour guide was saying, and I forgot to tell you guys. So we learned a lot. First off, this isn't really busy for Progreso right now. Apparently it'll fill up soon for Easter holidays, and a lot of Canadians are here. A lot of Canadians love it here, a lot of Canadian license plates, so that was kind of cool. Another thing is that the pier here is one of the longest in the world, and it's because the water is so shallow here that when the cruises dock, they need a pier that's like way far out. There isn't a cruise ship today, and I looked it up on purpose because I didn't want to come here on a day that is really packed with tourists. But I'm surprised with Progreso, and I think it's a really popular beach destination for families in Merida. So I'm pleasantly surprised. Mexico is full of surprises. And then at the very end, our tour guide shuffled around in his car for a bit to give us flamingo feathers. He said that they don't look the best now because they're wet, but maybe I can wash them. I thought that was nice. He was such a nice guy, really, really chatty tour guide. I feel like I'm very chatty right now too, but really nice day. Here we have elote, which is corn, served on the cob, but different than what you're used to seeing. This is covered in cream, cheese, and of course hot sauce, because Mexico. We actually bought apples the other day, and in the bag there was packets of hot sauce. That's how much Mexico loves hot sauce.
They like it spicy. It's like a lasagna. What?
Very savory.
Like, this is very popular in Mexico, these corn on a cob things. Do I have anything on my face?
Comiéndose elote.
The kids say, comiéndose elote, like you're eating corn.
Like narrating.
Yeah, he's narrating. Now we're gonna head back to the hostel, our first hostel in a while. If you guys ever stayed in a hostel, how shitty is it to sleep on the top bunk? You gotta climb up these little shitty little ladders that have these little things and they dig into the bottom of your feet. So tonight, whatever it takes, I'm gonna be sleeping on a bottom bunk, nice and calm, nice and peaceful, with my earplugs and my eye mask. What about you, Phil?
I'll sleep anywhere. I'm gonna sleep on the bus.
Oh yeah, you're gonna sleep on the bus.
Guess who got the top bunk?
They assigned me a top.
You
Look,
spoke too soon. Oh my
I
god, if the fan is on.
sit up in the middle of the night.
You better remember that. Oh my god, that's so close. But it's nice.
Yeah, this is a good place.
We got welcome waters.
Like, this is the hardest part of getting down from the bed. Like,
Your socks are so dirty. You can do it.
I'm exaggerating a little, but it's a pain, right? But it's cool you can hang your towels here too.
Do you want me to go on the top?
No, I am the man. I sleep on the top. Okay, camera's off? Okay, you're sleeping on the top. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed our movie of the week.
On the blog, we have more photos of this day in Progreso, and we also wrote a bit about how we make these travel videos and all the gear we use.
And will be uploading a new video on Patreon today. Exclusive content. Thank you. Adios, amigos.
Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.